Hey guys, it's me, Sam the Baker, and welcome back to my Let's Play of King's Quest VI. Last time, Alexander got the rare book he wanted from the bookworm, and now he can use that to trade for the spellbook. So, let's make our way to the bookstore.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
We're back on the Isle of the Crown. What's different about this picture now? It's this sign.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Cassima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles." Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Cassima will be another man's wife.
True, so we better get a move on and see how much time we have left to get to her. Before we go into the bookstore, let's go into the pawn shop.
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Sorry, sir. But don't we all? Here's a little life lesson. We all have times when we want something, but we can't get everything we want. We have to think about what it is we're trying to get, but do we really need it? So be sure to think about things carefully before you try to get something, because you never know what the results will turn out to be. That's why I work on not being greedy. Oh yeah, and my advice is to be thankful for what you have. You'll be much happier that way. Anyways, let's trade in this mechanical nightingale.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
This time, we're gonna get the flute.
I'll take the flute.
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex. May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank you.
Also, remember that pearl we got from the oyster? We can trade that as well.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Yay! Alexander has his ring back. And using the pearl, the magic map is well paid for now. Now, let's go to the bookstore. Jollo's here.
Jollo, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Cassima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Cassima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jollo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cassima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything, and Cassima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cassima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
Good to see you, Jollo, and thanks for the info. We'll have to see how we can get to Cassima, because things are starting to turn serious. But for now, let's get that spellbook.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Alright, let's take a look at it real fast. We got a magic paint spell, a make rain spell, and a charming a creature of the night spell. We'll have to see how we can get all these ingredients.
This is the last page.
We got 3 cool spells we can try and cast. And you'll see how they will become useful to us. Well, that was great. We got our spellbook, and we'll continue our move on next time. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all again soon. Bye!